Hi, I'm Dana Ryer. I'm a professor at the Earth Environmental Sciences Department, teaching a soils class this semester, and we're doing a series of group projects out at Manresa. So I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about what we're doing. I would say broadly, we're interested in two themes: the history of heavy metal accumulation in the birch forest, and then also in the birch forest, how nutrient productivity has accumulated over the lifetime of the forest, which is about 40 years. We're measuring three kinds of materials to address these questions. We're measuring soil, which is maybe not too surprising given the theme of the class. We're measuring leaves, we're collecting and measuring leaves, and we're also sampling tree cores. For the heavy metal part of this project, or the series of projects, we want to know how concentrated some of these heavy metals might be in these natural systems. I think particularly the tree rings might be able to allow us to resolve short-term changes, because you can look potentially at annual rings and how it has changed over annual resolutions. And for example, we might expect the heavy metal concentrations to have declined since the cessation of the coal-fired power plant in 1970, and then again with the cessation of the oil burning power plant in 2013. And then for the nutrient parts of these projects, we're going to be measuring nitrogen, and I would say broadly we want to know how strange is this system. It's about a 40-year-old forest, and so nitrogen is accumulating in the forest. It started effectively at no nitrogen 40 years ago, and so now there is nitrogen in that system. And so how does that compare to a quote-unquote more normal system that's 40 years old, or just generally in New England, how do our nitrogen concentrations compare? So we're about to go into the field in about 10 minutes here, and if all goes well, I'll be able to take some video while we're out in the field to give you some action sequences of how we're actually collecting these materials, which, if I'm successful, you'll see those videos next. Take care, bye. So this is our tree core group, and they're extracting a tree core from this gray birch tree.
And then put it in this little plastic holder, and then put it through the machine.
Oh. So here you guys are looking at a tree core that just came out of this gray birch tree.
And it's a distinct difference halfway through.
Okay, now the soil group there in the Phragmites Basin looks very different than the ash forest, and they're digging another pit.